Hi, everybody. Welcome to Cover the Spread for Friday, September 19th, 2025. Hey, if you're new to Cover the Spread, welcome aboard. Glad to have you here joining us as we kickstart the weekend. Hey, we got 3 games for you, a couple in the MLB, and hey, one on the college slate for you to kickstart the weekend with. If you're new, though, make sure you subscribe, give us a thumbs up. Greatly appreciated. And hey, click on that notification bell because then you'll get notified when this video drops and you can grab the best of the number with us. As we always do, we'll get to the cappers, see how they're rolling along. They're excited for the weekend's slate of games. I'm looking forward to this weekend. Should be some good ones we got for you here. Heading over to Al Ninos to get us started. How you doing, buddy?
Yeah, doing good. Be looking at some college football is back, so we'll be looking at that and got some baseball still before we head into a weekend full of football. So let's do well with our let's finish the baseball week off strong here before we get head into that NFL and college football weekend.
Definitely. We'll sure try to. Head on over to Vegas. Al, how are you doing here, buddy?
Doing pretty good, that time of the year. We've got everything now: NFL, college football today. We'll have some MLB. Can't ask for anything really better than this. So just another day. Let's fire.
Definitely. Let's fire. So let's try to knock it out of the park. We'll kick it off with the baseball action. First game we got on the slate for you, we got the Padres taking on the White Sox. Ninos' game, he's going to get us going. Who do you like, San Diego or Chicago?
Yeah, it looks like the Padres will give Dylan Cease the start here when they face Davis Martin, the White Sox in Chicago here. They got the much better lineup and the better bullpen. Now, Cease isn't having his best year, but he's far from the worst starter in the league, and is coming in with a 1.64 ERA and a 1.09 whip over his last couple of starts. I think he does well enough against this lineup that has been struggling lately after going on a bit of a hot run not too long ago, but definitely cooled down since. And I think he does just well enough here, gets himself enough run support against first off against Martin before they get tag on some more runs against the White Sox bullpen. So I think the Padres here bounce back and do better here in this series against the White Sox, get off to a good start in this game. And I'll take the San Diego here money line and run line, Padres -1.
Head on over to Alessandro. What do you like here in this one?
No, yeah, I think the Padres can definitely get to Martin here and put some runs up on the board. I also think the White Sox could get to Cease a little bit. Cease hasn't been himself this year. A couple good starts recently, but mostly fourth, fifth inning, he's been getting pulled. So kind of hard to trust him here. I'm just going to go to the over. I think both of these pitchers can get hit here. I think we'll see some offense and probably mostly from the Padres side, but I think it'll be enough to get us over this total.
And for me here in this matchup, I think we do see some offense here in this one. So, yes, runs first inning. You look at Davis Martin, he's definitely been giving up the runs, 2 runs, 3 runs, 3 runs, 2 runs, 3 runs. And guess what? His last 3 starts, and we've seen runs in the first inning in his starts. So, as you said, I think Padres do the bulk of the heavy lifting. Sure, I think they smack Davis Martin up early in that first inning. So, give me yes runs first inning. Hey, that wraps up the first game we got on the diamond. Let's head on over to game number 2. Good pitcher matchup. We got Robbie Ray for the Giants taking on Clayton Kershaw for the Dodgers here in this matchup. And they should be a good one. Hey, Dodgers dominated over the Giants this season so far. In the 9 meetings we've seen this season, Dodgers 6-3 in those meetings head to head. And you look at Kershaw on the bump for the Dodgers here in this matchup, and we've seen an up and down so far this season for Kershaw, where the last few games, hey, he's got touched up just a little bit, including that last time out against the Giants where he only went 3 innings, gave up 5 hits in that one and 4 earned runs. Got himself in trouble with the walk, did Kershaw, but I think he gets himself to the little bounce back spot here. Nothing like going to go against the same squad, and you look what the Giants have been doing lately. Not a whole lot. They've been struggling to score runs. They hit a little patch where they were offensively smacking it around, but I think that has come to an end, and I think Kershaw's going to deal here in this spot. He's getting pumped. Look at the wins. They've got 7 wins in his last 8 starts. So I like that there. And good old Robbie Ray dealing along. He's looking for a bounce back spot over his last start, which funny enough was against these Dodgers, where he only went 4 innings, gave up 6 hits, 5 earned runs in that outing. So both of these starters looking for a nice little bounce back, and I think they get it here. So and then once you throw it to the bullpen, another lower scoring one. I think both bullpens play shut down here. Give me the under 8.5 here in this one with the Giants and the Dodgers here on Friday night. Head on over to Alessandro. What do you like here in this one?
No, yeah, with this series here, I'm definitely thinking the pitching is going to play a big part here. Can definitely see Kershaw going deep here. I was looking at the maybe over outs recorded prop for him. I like that a lot, but really, I'm just going to attack the team total under for the Giants here. Probably 3.5. You'll get some plus money. I just think Kershaw's going to have a good performance. I can see Ray having a good performance as well. Definitely an under-style game, but I think pitcher more likely to actually get hit here would be Ray. Just seeing the Dodgers lineup here, and Dodgers still have some things to play for. So I like the team total under 3.5 for the San Francisco Giants.
Head on over to Al. What do you like here in this one? Dodgers or Giants?
Yeah, speaking of Ray getting hit, he hasn't. He's a great pitcher. So with all due respect to him, coming in, giving up some runs, and getting hit a little bit. So I think that if anyone can hit him, sure these Dodgers can. A couple guys that have hit him pretty well in the past. Now none of these have amazing numbers against him. He actually has some pretty decent numbers against most of this lineup, but a couple guys that aren't have. Had a few hits against him. We got Freddie Freeman who has 6 hits and 20 at bats. It's good for a 300 batting average there, with 4 RBIs to go along with those. So gotta like where he's at in this lineup, and I'll take a shot on him. He's at plus 170 or so on Thursday night to get an RBI. I'm expecting about a similar price here. And another guy is Teoscar Hernandez, who has 5 hits and 13 at bats against him with 2 homers and 3 RBIs. So I'll take a shot on him to get us an RBI too at around plus 175 on Thursday again. So again, expecting about the same price here on Friday night.
Hey, that wraps up the 2 we got on the diamond. Let's head on over to the college slate. We got a big game going on. We got Iowa heading into Rutgers to take on Rutgers. This is Alessandro's game. He's going to get us going here in this one. Hawkeyes or Rutgers here in this one. Scarlet Knights. Who do you like?
No, yeah. When you hear Iowa, you think defense, running the football. And then Rutgers on the other side, they're going to try to run the football as well. They got 3 big running backs here. Raymond, Campbell, Benjamin. All of them have had over 20 carries already this year. So, showing a little 3-headed monster attack. Then you look at the skill positions here that they got on the outside for Rutgers. This big 6'6" kid, KJ Duff. He's got almost 300 yards receiving already. This Ian Strong guy, 6'3", 210 on the outside, about 200 yards receiving already. And then they got this burner here in the slot, DT Sheffield, 5'10", 170. This quarterback here, Kalakmanis, difficult name to say. He's got the ship right on the right track here. Rutgers is 3-0. Nice weapons. I don't think Iowa is going to be able to keep up with Rutgers. Rutgers at home here. I'm going to take the plus 2.5 and take a shot here. Money line, possible sprinkle as well. But we could take the points plus 2.5 Rutgers.
Heading on over to Ninos. What do you like here in this one? Iowa or Rutgers here on Friday night?
Yeah, Kalyak, sorry, gonna be laughing. Kalakmanis, yeah, quite the name. Gotta love it. But I think I think he can lead the way here, and getting a small plus price here, and what should be a hard fought, close competitive game here. Total at 47, and then again, it should be a closer battle, but I think this number is a little light. May lean to the over here, but I'll just stick to Rutgers to keep this one close, at least early. Still getting half a point here in the half, so I'll take that half point, and it could be even tied headed into the locker room at the half, and we could cash this bet. So I'll take Rutgers plus a half point in the first half here.
Hey, for me here in this one, we know that Iowa definitely loves to run the ball. We got 3 running backs that they've used heavily already in their first few games of the season. We've seen 26 attempts from Xavier Williams. Patterson's got 28 attempts, and Washington Jr.'s got 23 attempts. Xavier Williams leading the charge, though, with 186 yards, 7.2 yards per rush. So Rutgers is definitely going to have to slow up Xavier Williams here on Iowa. What Iowa wants to do is doing what they always do, and that's control that time of possession. You look at exactly what Rutgers did in their last matchup was they just dominated that time of possession. That's what Iowa wants to do. So kind of turnabout fair play. Both of these teams want to just hold the ball, chew that clock. I think this total's too high. Normally we see Iowa games down 43, 44 and a half. Usually they're not projected this high. I think it opened 46 and a half too, and they've brought this up to 47 and a half. Thinking they're going to see some offenses, what the bookmakers are thinking. I think we see some solid long drives that equate to teams kicking some field goals in some of those and not punching them in for those big scores. It's going to be really tough for Iowa to punch in those scores for touchdowns. As Alessandro alluded to, they are going to be heavily on the run, and QB-wise, you got to give the QB edge to Rutgers for sure. With Maliki Manis going, sounds like it's almost Christmas time. Kalikimaka is the way to say. Take the under in this one on Friday night. I like the under here. I think you're getting, for me, about a few points of value in a game that usually tend to be slobber knocker defenses step up. Yeah, give me the under here in this one on Friday night. Hey, thanks everybody for tuning in and appreciate everybody that tunes in to cover the spread here. Let's have ourselves a wonderful weekend. Let us know in the comment section below what you thought of the 3 games we covered here on Friday's slate. And I'll give you a quick little recap before we head on out. First game we looked at, we got the Padres taking on the White Sox. Ninos' game, he says, grab the Padres on the out special on the -1. Next game we looked at, we got the Giants taking on the Dodgers. I say grab the under. We got ourselves a nice little pitchers duel going in this one on Friday night. And then we got Iowa taking on Rutgers in the big college football matchup. Alessandro's game, he says, grab Rutgers here in this one on Friday. Hey, thanks everybody for tuning in. Appreciate each and every one of you. Let's make it a wonderful Friday night to start the weekend and do what we always do, and that is cover the spread.
Cover the spread.